Hey, folks from YouTube world. What is going on? What is going on? So, this is a little update video. It's been a while since I've done anything, but it's a little update video. As you can see, I'm almost done with this thing here. Alright, so just to recap a little bit, I decided to make this thing out of wood. The reasons being is because wood can be outside for, I don't know, 100 years, and it won't get corroded, nor would it rot. Okay, I know this is not pressure treated, but I'm going to paint it. Okay, I have pieces of wood that are in that I've seen in my backyard that's been there since the 60s, and they're not pressure treated, and they haven't rotted neither. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyhow, this is my concept that I had in my mind. Okay, so here it is. So the top part right there, that is supposed to replace the mud flaps, so I don't have to have the mud flaps anymore. So when I'm driving while it's raining, that would stop the splash from hitting the vehicles behind me. Okay, I'm going to get a planer, and I'm going to plane all those edges so everything can be flat and even. Okay, I came all the way out here, 45 minutes away from where I live, and I forgot to bring my saw with me. So I just used a grinder to cut this lumber. So it's not perfect. Okay, I managed to do okay with this top piece here, but the bottom piece, you guys can see it's all jagged up. I could also get molding and stuff like that if I want to. But anyhow, I'm going to be using this truck to pull if I ever need to pull a trailer that is a bumper pulled trailer. I'm going to get a hitch, like a Generation 5, something that can do 18,000 pounds or 20,000 pounds. Okay, and then I'm going to put it back here to be able to pull that. I mean, it'll be nothing for this big old semi. Yeah, so you can see I have this side. Again, it looks straight, but you see how it's all jagged up. But yeah, this here, I have a steel shop not too far from where I live. I'm going to ask them to give me a spring steel, angle iron, and I'm going to have them pre-drill holes in it for me, 1/2 inch thick. And then what I'll do is behind here, I didn't show you guys this yet, but there's a 4x4 behind here, and this is a 2x12 down there. So I'm going to drill holes through there, and then get some 6-inch grade 8 steel bolts and bolt this through there. And then also when I get the hitch, the square piece, I'm going to bolt it down through here too. Okay, then here on this side, I'm going to make a box here, maybe up to like right here. Make a box so I can it doesn't have to be perfect, just something for me to throw some chains in there, something like that, store it in there if need be. So that's what I'm going to do with that right there. And this bottom piece, I'm going to use this bottom piece to put the hitch either at the bottom, or more than likely I'm going to stick with that angle iron idea. because this is as strong as the frame is. So if I get it to come out through here and I have a holes pre-drilled in it, maybe 4 holes, I can bolt that down with grade 8 steel bolts, and that's not gonna go anywhere. Okay, but I might drill 2 holes here on this side for the safety chains, but we'll see. We'll see what I do. But as I go on, this thing gets better and better. All right, I still got to get lights, tail lights, marker lights, reverse lights. I'm gonna get another audible alarm because that one there, for some reason, it stopped working. I'm gonna get an audible alarm. I have to find a way to mount it, keep it away from the elements, right? But yeah, this is so far where I am. The next video that I do, you guys will see I'm going to drill a hole through here, a hole here, and a hole down there. In the middle, I'm going to put a grade 8 1/2-inch bolt all the way through, and then the top bottom will be grade 5. Okay, so that way it's strong enough. I don't need to do everything grade 8, but yeah, the one in the middle will definitely be good enough. I mean, these bolts here are already grade 8, and these are 5/8, and those holes is through the truck's frame, and they're factory holes. So the next thing too that I want to do, okay, reason why I'm doing this, let me move this out the way so you guys can see. What I want to do is I get tired of drilling holes, so I was thinking about maybe drill some holes through here to put the hitch for the 5th wheel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this back, level it, get a plumb, make sure it's plumb, and use maybe a 6x6. I have other steel plates. I can loosen these bolts and tie some 6x6 here to where it's flush and square, and then I can put a ball hitch. There's a guy on YouTube, a guy and a lady. They're both from Texas. I think it's called Sparks Garage. You guys can go check out their stuff. Flying Sparks. I like their videos. They have a 359. I think the year is at 84. I've seen some of their videos, and if you guys know or have any information as to where they got that ball hitch from, please leave a comment on this video if you do watch it. That'll definitely help me out, because I've been looking forward to try to get one. Okay, or I'm gonna have to go to the steel shop and have them, make something for me. But if I could buy one like the one that he has, I could just use these holes right here, factory holes, and just bolt it in, and then, like I said, use a 6x6. Okay, even put one in the middle too, so that way that plate can sit on it, and then when I put the 5th wheel, it won't flex too much. So that's the goal. But little by little, man, just getting done. So I gotta get it for a wash. I gotta get me a sander, sand down all those rust and stuff like that, paint her up, and then start tackling now the interior. Yeah, start tackling down the interior. But this is gonna get painted. Paint all this over. I mean, even those shocks are brand new, not even not even 6 months old, but I got to put a fresh coat of paint on them. I do have to change one more shock absorber on the front side, but yeah. Other than that, she's getting there. As you can see, there's a new one there. So I got to change. This is the last one for me to remove. That's the last shock absorber. You can see it's all rusty and stuff. So, yep. Finished doing that. Paint everything back here. Run my new wires, whatnot. Get rid of all this wire mess that I did. I had to because I was using the truck to make money. So the DOT law states that the insulation for the wiring cannot be exposed and everything has to work. So everything did work. They left me alone. I was fine. But now I'm not using it anymore for that. So, but I am going to rewire it, fix everything nicely, neatly. You know, like all this stuff here, all these wires will be done over. You guys won't even see this. And also too, I know I'm going to do it, thinking about using the space back here and add a box back here about maybe 4 feet. You know, leave the sleep as it is. I'm not going to drill a hole through here, but perhaps put a box back here where I can have a shower, have a toilet back here, and then also too, you know, use it for storage with some tools and stuff. But yeah, man, this is it, man. Thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and leave your comments. If you have ideas too, I'm welcome to. I would love to hear them. But this is it. And I gotta take all my DOT numbers off of there. Business name gotta come off. I gotta start tackling. You know, like if you guys seen the other videos, I'm going to. I have some stuff to do, some customization to do with this truck. I got some more stuff to do. But here she goes, man. Yeah, I gotta take the New York hut tag off. Take everything off. Yeah, I gotta put new exhaust. So, yep, take all that off. All right. See y'all later. Thank you.